Yo guys, what's going on? And welcome back to the channel. Earlier this morning, EA has released their official career mode deep dive video that's kind of going to go into what career mode is going to look like in EAFC 24. I'm debating starting a career mode series on over here on the channel. So I'm going to take a look, see if this kind of stuff interests me. Career mode has been a mode that's been very much like neglected by EA over the past couple of years. So I'm interested to see what they bring us for their own non-FIFA coordinated career mode. If it changes anything, I hope so.
Welcome back to our EA Sports FC 24 Deep Dive series. I'm Sheldon, and today I'm joined by Alex and Pete from our EA dev team to talk about everything that's new in manager and player career. How are we feeling?
All right, so we're going to
Hey Sheldon, very excited to be here today.
Yeah, lots of exciting features to go over.
I know that control is a big theme this year, and there are so many changes in this space, separating manager career and player career. So let's start with manager career. How are people able to lead their club and tactics?
This is what I'm more
24?
interested in, to
At
be
the
honest.
heart of many successful clubs, you'll find a manager who has been given the power to shape the tactical style and bring his own vision to life. And that's how manager career feels in FC 24 as well.
We've just looked at how Pep and Ancelotti and Klopp and all the real world managers, how they actually play, what they're trying to deliver across their club. We've taken things like park the bus, gegenpressing, and giving you the chance to develop them with your team in your own style.
And once you've chosen that style, how will managers shape it and make it their own?
The best managers in the world rely on a coaching staff to bring their tactics to life.
Okay.
So this year
So you're
we're
gonna be able to
introducing
have
coaches to help you do the same. Coaches will have a huge impact on how well your team learns your tactics and how players will develop.
I'm not super sold on having more things to keep an eye on, or like off the field, off the player, like coaching stuff. Is that going to be something that you have to do, or is that going to be something that's optional that doesn't necessarily affect things? Like you can do fine without doing that stuff. I feel like if they add more layers to it, like that specifically, I don't care. I don't care for that kind of stuff.
Coach will provide different bonuses to players for the different departments, so attacking, defending, midfield, goalkeeping coaches, and they'll lead to better boosts for your players' attributes, and they can be shifted around as necessary.
Having more coaches and of course better quality coaches in a given department will actually accelerate the player's development. So if you sign a new striker, you might reshuffle your staff to have more coaches in the attacking department and manage the workload to get the most out of their development.
They were so good today, and give credit to the coach. He got his tactics absolutely right here.
So with all these new coaches, it feels like preparation is a big focus of manager career this year. So what have you been cooking up on the training ground to give people more control over what happens on match day?
There are actually 3 new features for match preparation: training plans, pre-match reports, and match-ready training. The first way to make sure your players are playing at 100% is to keep
I never
them
did a whole
sharp.
lot of like
The expertise of coaches sets
days off training type of things. I just kind of did a couple of them and just sent up through a cycle of the players, because you know how it did if you scored an A or whatever in whatever drill it was, and you just like sent them to do it, it would just do an A every time, which I was okay with. So you could do a couple of them that you wanted to focus on, and then just have at it, just let him go and not really worry about it.
the ceiling of how much of a boost a player can get to their attributes, but their sharpness decides how much of this boost they'll actually get game to game.
Training plans are something that the community have talked to us about a lot, and we know that we could improve that. So we've redesigned them this year to make it easier and make it more accessible, so players can actually keep their players sharp, but also make sure they're fit and in top physical condition.
It feels like this is really going to be helpful in keeping the team going all year. So how about managing your training on a game-to-game level?
Well, we're introducing pre-match reports as well this year, so you can understand your opposition, how they play, find ways to tweak
that's
your
kinda
tactics
cool.
and get the upper hand against them.
So if you're playing against Man City, you might not try to have as much possession. And if you're lining up against Real Madrid, you'll want to watch out for pace on the counter-attack. So we want you to be able to use these pre-match reports to understand how they like to play and make a plan for what you might need to do to stop them.
Say the pre-match
I wonder
report is
how that's
telling you
going
that
to
the other team
change
likes to park the bus.
like years down the line. You know how you can go a couple years, 3, 4, 5 seasons down the line when these teams don't have the players that they have in real life. Are these things going to change? Are they going to stick with, you know, Real Madrid always pace down the wings no matter what, no matter if they have a slow winger or whatever, that's going to be what they tell you? Or is that going to shift with like players like Vinny? If he leaves to go somewhere else, are they going to bring in somebody that's like that? Or, it brings a little bit more issues possibly down the line.
You know you're going to need great passing to unlock their defence. With match-ready training, you'll be able to play training drills that unlock one-time playstyles for your players to use in the upcoming match. So in this case, you'd select a drill that focuses on passing and will offer the players involved in that drill some key passing playstyles.
So how much of an impact will this have on their performance?
This will literally change the game. For example, we see how the players cross and head the ball in the training drill. Here's what those same players look like performing the same action, this time in the game, with those additional crossing and heading playstyles.
You're right. You can really see the difference that it's making. So once you get into a game, is there anything else new in manager career?
Absolutely.
This
Our
is
community
interesting.
has been really looking forward to have the ability to spectate matches, focusing on one player or watching the whole matches if you're in the stands or even from the touchline.
What is anybody going to watch a match from this camera angle? Huh? How does this help you at all? I'd understand like a camera angle over here or on this side, just like end to end, not end to end, but like on this side that you can see just everything on one screen, just a static camera in the middle that one goes here, you see everything happening in the middle. This camera angle is weird.
The stands or even from
whatever.
the touchline as the manager, and you'll still be able to
is a
make
cool
tactical
angle.
adjustments as you watch.
Yeah, this looks amazing. We haven't even spoken about player career. So shifting gears to the other side of the career experience. All right, I want to go be the next club legend for Liverpool. How am I doing that in FC 24?
I'm glad you have that dream in mind, Sheldon, because that's exactly the type of thing we want to celebrate in player career this year.
That's why we're introducing in player career the player agent. Your player agent will have your back throughout your career. You'll tell them where you want to go, and they'll give you guidance every step of the way on how to get there.
All right.
Yeah, that advice comes to life as career path objectives, so you have clear targets to deliver on.
So this looks like you have... All right, choose a target club you want to join at the end of this. Okay. Your requested wage will affect... Okay. So it looks like if you do like these 5 whatever targets that they have for you, or maybe 3 of them and then do one of these, that you have... I wonder if that's going to be you're guaranteed the transfer at the end of the season, or if you're just more likely to get that transfer, right? If every one of these brings it up, whatever, 30%, right? So then instead of, if you had a 10% chance to go there, you do this, it's 40, 70, 100%, if doing more of these gives you a better chance, or if you do them, are you guaranteed it? That'd be interesting about
How to get
I don't
there.
know.
Yeah.
I hope you're
Advice
not
comes to
guaranteed,
life as
because that would be
career
kind of
path
weird.
objectives, so you have clear targets to deliver on, and you can make that move to your dream club a reality.
What would some of these objectives look like? So let's say I want to start in a lower league, but then eventually make it to Liverpool.
Your player agent will know which stepping stone clubs you should be working towards, and they'll give you certain milestones to help you make those jumps. So, if you're a striker, that might mean reliably scoring 15 goals a season. Hit those targets, and you'll attract the interest from teams that advance you down your chosen career path.
His speed of movement and finishing have been brilliant.
Okay.
It's certainly going to be difficult to stop today.
What are some ways that we can make sure that we are going to be hitting all of our goals in player career?
Well, we've redesigned player career personality feature to really focus around play styles that we've mentioned before. As you make the decisions on and off the field, you'll actually get choices as to how your player plays on the field.
Yeah, so this year, each personality tier will unlock another playstyle you'll be able to use. And the playstyles you have to choose from will be based on what personality type you have. Get
So it
to
looks
the
like
top
you're
tier
able to
of a
have, what,
personality
6,
and you'll unlock
7?
Playstyle
7.
Plus. This will take one of your signature abilities to world class. So you'll be able to dribble like Vinny or shoot like Haaland.
You can really see these play styles come to life. And is this a new camera in player career?
Exactly. We really wanted to put the player at the center of attention. So maybe when you decide to take an opponent one-on-one, you now have more immersion in those key moments of the match.
I still like that
And
behind
through
the
all
head
of this,
kind
we
of
look great on the pitch.
view.
The play styles are in full effect, and now we're winning championships, and it feels like we're really celebrating these massive moments.
Indeed. We've expanded dynamic moments in player and manager career to include some famous celebratory moments like a trophy bus parade or
Okay.
end-of-year award ceremonies.
That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. So you're able to
Let's
go to
celebrate
these,
the success of
like,
this
go to
deep
these
dive. And I
events,
have my
kind
eye
of.
on that Ballon d'Or.
Kinda
That
cool.
looks incredible in FC24.
looks
Appreciate
really
you taking
nice,
the time
too.
to go over all of these new features in player and manager career.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks, Sheldon.
And you can check out the rest of our EA Sports FC 24 deep dive series. Welcome to the club.
So I'm not 100% sold on the career mode stuff. There's a couple things that I don't necessarily like, but things that I think are beneficial. But I don't know. I'm probably still going to do a career mode. Let me know down below. Should I do a manager career mode or should I do a player career mode? I'm not really sure. I kind of want to maybe do both. Which one should I start the year with? But if you've enjoyed the video, go down below, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.